Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a third stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the status of the third stimulus check as well as the second stimulus check because some of you are still waiting. I mean, quiet as it's kept. Some of y'all still waiting for the first stimulus check. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about unemployment, EBT. You know what day it is, guys. It is Ask Shalae. So I'm going to answer all the questions that were submitted down in the description box. And, you know, hopefully we can come to some type of resolution. So if you want to know what your family had to ask, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing this content to you each and every single day, and I enjoy doing it. Now, guys, it's no secret. I done told you about it. We're going to keep talking about it, okay, because I have an ebook and a planner out, and I want you guys to go ahead and purchase it. If it's not for you, get it for a friend. But it's really telling you how to make money on YouTube, how to grow your channel fast and make some money in the process of doing it. And I know a lot of people, you're scared to get on YouTube. I get it, but guys, there is some benefits in being on YouTube. Whether you ever get a paycheck from YouTube or not, you can still grow your business. I know a lot of people want to start some businesses. So if nothing else, register your YouTube or your business name on there on YouTube, as well as use this platform to promote what you have going on. And if you want to know how to do all that, that's why you get the ebook and planner for $14.97. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first question comes from Lori. She says, hey, Shalae, can you tell me when Michigan is going to give the maximum allot of food stamps? So, Lori, girl, all you have to do is go ahead and watch my other video I posted yesterday, and you're good to go, mama. Just like that. All right, the next question, it comes from Tammy. She says, Shalae, what is the deadline for the IRS to send out the second stimulus check? So the deadline for them to send it or put it in the mail was Friday, January 15th, guys, on there. So meaning no other checks will go out past January 15th. If you don't have it at that point, you're going to have to file it on your taxes. But if you have a date on there, then they have put it in the mail, and we're just waiting on good old USPS to go ahead and deliver it to you. I would definitely say that you need to get probably informed delivery and see what's going on. If you have a lot of time on your hands, you can always dial the IRS. But some people have said that they waited for 6 to 8 hours. I don't know if that's how I want to spend my day, but hey, you know, if you want to, you can call them. If you have a date, then you're pretty much good to go. Okay, G to G, G to G. Good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. The next one comes from Tatiana. Did you take the course online only, and how long did it take for you to finish? Tatiana, my darling, what course are you talking about, sweetie? What course, girl? I take a lot of courses. Like, I have more degrees than a thermometer, honey. Okay, like, I love education. I love learning. I love finding out things. Why do you think I like doing these type of videos? I like just information. The only courses that I'm taking right now is Skillshare. So if you haven't watched my video on about being broke, because I told you guys I have a lot of things that I'm going to be releasing next month. You know, we expanded here. The Shalae business, the personal brand is expanding. And so I've been watching a lot of Skillshare videos to help me with my business activities. I mean, like, if I don't know, I got to go to somebody who does know. So that's the only course I'm taking, mama. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, the next one comes from Diana. Is the maximum allotment this 15% that they're talking about? There's no update in Kentucky on the 15% increase. Do you know when? So guys, if you are unaware, Joe Biden did release his American Rescue Plan, and in there included where he's trying to extend the 15% increase for the entire year. Right now, some states are issuing out that 15% increase with your regular allotment food stamp benefits, and then some of them are just like, hold on, we just got the news, right? We just got the news in December. We're trying to implement this plan, and what is our rollout plan to go ahead and get that sent out to the recipients? So as of right now, I did not see anything with Kentucky stating it, but the good news is, guys, it's been approved. So you're going to be able to get it at least for January 1st through June 30th. At that point. And so it's just like, girl, it's coming. I know it's not, you know, coming when you want it, but it's always on time, guaranteed. All right, the next person come from Caprice. Do you have links for the information? Caprice, what you talking about? What information, what links are you talking about? The good old links that you're going to get from me is going to be that Amazon Prime membership that you can get at a reduced cost. It's going to be my ebook and planner. It's about to be these products I'm going to release. Girl, what links are you talking about, Caprice? Let me know. Y'all got to be a little bit more specific. The next one comes from Vicky. Hey, friend. Hey, Vic. Shalae, I received SSDI. I have direct deposit. In the beginning of last year, when we received the first stimulus, it was direct deposit in my Wells Fargo account. Since then, I have not received any information regarding my payment, and it was not updated on there, nor have I received a paper check. What happens when you don't receive it? So according to the IRS website, as of right now, the first time, the way that you may have received your stimulus check may not be the same way that you received the second check. So I know some people had direct deposit. The next time they got a paper check. The next time they end up getting a prepaid debit card. So on there, the IRS is just like, hey, if you usually qualify for the first one, you should get the second one, but it may not come in the form that you think. So girl, I would just be telling you, Vicky, to go ahead and be checking your mailbox to see if anything comes to it. But as of right now, I don't know what they got going on in the IRS. All right. I don't know. All right. The next one comes from Latasha. She says, what happened with the first stimulus payment from child support with those that were behind? Some of us did not receive a payment from child support, or they did not garnish that first stimulus check. Will they garnish the second one, or how's all this going on? I am confused and uncertain with child support. On top of this, has anyone else had this issue with child support? Okay, so the first check they did take for child support. Now, it was up to the state, right? So it's completely up to your state. Some states like Texas were doing, hey, if they took the child support, it was going to be a long process, but they were going to give it to the person that was entitled that money. So I'm guessing the other parent, right? Then some states did, hey, if you owe back child support, but if we as the state pay for your child, then we as the state gonna keep that money. So they garnished that check and they kept it. It just depends on what state you're in, and it's best for you to reach out to that state, like the Human Services or the child support, and see what was the ramifications or what was the details for your state. Now, the second check should not have been garnished by child support, okay? And I'm guessing that the third check, we haven't heard anything regarding the third check and child support, but hopefully the third check is not garnished by child support as well. So on there, I would say, mama, the first thing you got to do, Latasha, is just reach out to your, you're going to have to reach out to like the Department of Human Services and see where to go from there, darling. All right, the next one comes from Jessica. She says, hi, Shalae, I love your videos. My question is about people who are incarcerated. They have not received their first or second stimulus check. My husband is incarcerated in Virginia and still has not gotten anything. He was given the 1040 form in jail. He filled it out and he sent it back to the IRS at the end of October before the deadline, and he's still waiting. Can you help a sister out and find out why the inmates are not receiving their money at all? All right, so Jessica, some inmates are receiving their money, right? On here. So some inmates have received their money. Now, if he just filled out the form in October, right? Let's just say there's still people that's waiting on that first stimulus check. I would say at this point, you're probably going to have to call the IRS on behalf of your husband. He may have just gotten lost in the shuffle of things because, right, there's a lot of people looking for money from the IRS, right? There's people still looking for tax refunds. There are still people that's looking for their first stimulus check as well. And it may be, no pun intended, right? I'm not here to judge. That's not my issue. But it may be that right now they look at that, you know, he's kind of on the bottom of the list due to his status being incarcerated. I don't know, because remember when they first started sending out the checks, it was supposed to be for direct deposit. Then they were going to do the, it was direct deposit, and then they wanted to do low income first. They wanted to put low income priority on getting the checks. That may be that your husband, by the time they get all this done, he's like, girl, way in the back, like at that door from scratch. Y'all know you got to start from scratch. So I do believe he will get his money as long as he qualified. And that's another thing. Did he qualify for it? So it's not saying that incarcerated individuals won't get their checks. You still got to qualify. It's just not like, oh, you in jail, you get a stimulus check, homie. No, that ain't how it works. Like, you still have to qualify on there. So as long as he's qualified, but girl, if you know, you his down chick, right? Hello, IRS. Let me check on my man's stimulus. Girl, call and check on your man's stimulus. All right. The next one comes from Lindsay on here. She said, hey, my check was supposed to be mailed out on January 6th. I still have not received it. What should I do? Do you know if there's some way I can find out if it's been sent for sure? On there, if it said it's the 6th, girl, you just gonna have to wait, mama. Like, there's a lot of stuff that has been going on. Are y'all not watching the news and seeing what's going on with the Postal Service? Like, I am still waiting for stuff that I ordered on Black Friday. And so if I'm still waiting on stuff that I ordered from Black Friday that was put in there, it's just right now, it's chaos, right? It is chaos. If you just really want to know, I would suggest that you call the IRS. All right, the next one comes from Toshia. She says, hey, Shalae, I'm in Kentucky. I was wondering, could you possibly help me with finding out what I can do to get housing before I become homeless in a few days? I was evicted for non-payment of rent because I lost my job when the COVID hit and I was laid off. I started drawing unemployment. Girl, before we even continue on with this, mama, why you haven't called any type of legal support or anything? The eviction moratoriums are in place until January 1st. You was not supposed to be evicted for this. Why did you move, mama? Did you move? Don't move. Call your legal support and see what's going on, because your landlord, now I know, you guys know that people are doing some shady stuff, right? And they're disobeying these laws and they're going back and forth. But girl, let me tell you, mama, you're supposed to be still be able to be in your place. So I would say contact legal support first. All right, the next one comes from Jackie. She says, what about Minnesota? I don't know what you want to know about Minnesota, love. You gotta ask me. The next one comes from Stasia. Hey, Shalae, I purchased your ebook and planner and I accidentally deleted it when I cleaned out my emails. Is it possible for you to send me a copy? I totally understand if not, but I love your channel. Girl, I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you because you already bought it the first time. Now look here, sis. Okay. Look here, I'm going to need you to be a little bit more diligent next time when it comes to you, but I'm going to go ahead and send it to you. All right, the next one comes from Shamaya. Okay, how do you stop the other parent from fraudulently collecting the children's stimulus payments for a child that does not live with them, even they don't even visit the children? This is happening. This leaves the parent that is taking care of the child on a daily basis out to struggle with these hard times. Please help. This got to be stopped. So Shamia, okay, girl. First and foremost, it sounds like for the other parent to be receiving the stimulus check for the child, they must have filed the child, right? So if they filed the child, then at that point and like, believe me, I'm not being shady, but I'm just saying, was it okay for them to file the child and then they get some money and they break you off a little bit of money? Was that how it was working? Because if that's the case, if they filed the child, then that's why they're getting the stimulus checks for the children. And now, like last year, it just kind of played out that for people that filed children for whatever reason they filed them, now they got all these additional stimulus checks and people mad about it. But it's just like, you let them file. Now, that's the only way that I think that they could have got the stimulus payment, because if they submit some forms, if they go online to the IRS portal and fill out a form for it, if they did that, then I would contact the IRS. Or if you go on irs.gov, girl, it's everything on there for fraud. But if they filed the child and now they're getting stimulus checks, that's not fraud. Let me know, am I missing something? That's not fraud, sis. Alrighty here, but if you want to do it as fraud and get them all in your business, by all means, go over there, sis. You can go over to the IRS. Alrighty here. The next one comes from, no question, Marylanders are getting their money. Please share this with the fam. We already know that, I think it's Governor Hogan in Maryland. I think that's right. I don't know. I get all the governors mixed up. But I think it is him. He is giving, the $750? Yeah. So there you go. Okay. Come on, Maryland. Y'all supposed to be getting the $750. All right. The next one comes from LC. She says, I have 2 children in college and they were on SNAP with me previously. I did my redetermination and they were denied SNAP benefits because they are not working 20 hours a week required to stay on. I thought in one of your SNAP updates, you said that Governor Pritzker waived that requirement because of the pandemic. Girl, when it comes to these governors in all these states, I don't know if they waived it or not. I know that I stated on there that a lot of states were allowing college students to get their own food stamps on there, where a lot of states have decided to go ahead and allow them to get their own. Now, what are the requirements for the college student to get those benefits? Mama, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So on there, if that is the requirement that they must work 20 hours a week, then we better be getting them on some hours for 20 hours a week. If that is not the requirement, maybe I would ask them, hey, is there any way that this person, my child, can they file on their own? Because that's what I do recall stating. I don't even remember ever mentioning Governor Pritzner's name, and I might even be pronouncing it wrong because I don't even know mentioning him. So I would just check with them and see what can you do to get him to stay on there. Alrighty here. The next one comes from Linda. She said, hey, I checked the IRS portal, but it said it was unavailable. I made a mistake, so I was directed to check it again within 24 hours. But when I checked it again the next day, my check is coming to an account that was closed. So I was thinking it's going to take a long time for me to get the $600, but it didn't. Thank you for showing us how to check it. Well, I'm glad you got your money, Linda. And what did you do, girl, to get that bank account closed? How did you get your money so quick? Let us know. Take care of the family. All right, the next one comes from Jamie. Hey, Shalae, I'm unable to receive unemployment because my lawyer advised it would not be good since I filed for disability, which was denied, and I had to appeal it. I received the first stimulus, but won't be getting one this time because I did not file taxes in 2019. Is there anything else left I can do on behalf of these two situations? Well, if you received it on there, some checks were going back for the 2018, my darling. So I would say if your lawyer advised against it for some reason with what you're doing with the disability and the appeal, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the laws of your state. I'm just going to advise you to take the advice of your lawyer, because I don't want to tell you anything different and then they say that you don't get your money and then you up here all in my inbox and you mad. So whatever your lawyer say, that's what you do. Alrighty here. The next one comes from Wanda. She says, do you think these people in Congress should serve or have a cutoff of years to serve? If the president can do an 8-year term, I believe everyone in the House and Senate. I'm just getting tired of these old bags. Just want a steady check so they can sit back and do nothing and give and help the country, but get paid good money. Let me know what you think. Girl, Wanda, I really don't have a thought on it. Like, I mean, I really don't have an opinion. I know there's people that work at jobs. It doesn't matter if you're in Congress or in the Senate. There's people that stay on jobs 20 and 30 years. There's people that work for the state at home, right? You have those state employees that stay there 20 and 25 years and they don't go anywhere, right? My aunt is one. I know a lot of people that do that. So, I'm not going to cast that stone. Hey, if that's their job and that's what they want to do you, boo? Like, I don't have a thought on it. All right, the next one comes from, let's see here. We got a lot of questions up in here today. Y'all had time today. All right, the next one comes from Beth Ann. She says, hey girl, thanks for always showing us love. I am praying that I get my stimulus soon. I have been checking where's my stimulus and it keeps telling me I'm not entering the information correctly, even though I am. I then called the IRS, set on hold for an hour to told they can't look up the information for me. Hopefully the site will be working again. We get more and better help from you. Love your girl and always God bless. Thank you so much, Beth Ann, for watching. Hopefully you get your money soon, mama. Like, I don't know what's going on in these IRS streets, but hopefully they go ahead and pay out everyone their money. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Let me know if you are awaiting the next stimulus check. Are you still waiting on, which is the third stimulus check, guys? Or are you still waiting on your second stimulus check? Or are you one of those people that still fall in the group that you're still waiting on your first stimulus check? Let me know. Definitely purchase my ebook, my planner. And as always, guys, enjoy your weekend. And hey, you know what? I know right now so much going on, but we have a lot to smile about as long as you are still here as well. So that's all I got. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.